Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be using this yarn, this bamboo yarn. I actually love this yarn, and it says here that you should use a 3.5 millimeter hook, which is what we're going to be using today, and 100% bamboo yarn, and it's plus minus 250 meters long. It's made in Take Care. All right, so let's get started in today's video. I'm going to be using this 3.5. You are going to need scissors as well, of course. And then I am going to use, you don't need stitch markers. I am going to use a measuring tape. You don't need a measuring tape unless you're measuring yourself or for another customer or something and they gave you measurements. But I'm going to be using this just to show you how long it is in case you are using a different yarn. So this pattern is going to work with multiples of 3 plus 8, 3 plus 8, 3 plus 8. Those are going to be the multiples. Let's get started so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, so let's get started. We are going to start with our slip knot. I'm gonna move the scissor away. Okay, so let's just do this, and we are going to start with our multiples. You're going to start with a multiple of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That counts as the first multiple. Now 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That counts as the second multiple. 1, 2, 3, and now 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That counts as the third. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the fourth. And then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So whatever multiples you're making, you're going to make 3 plus 8, 3 plus 8, 3 plus 8, and then you end with 3. So I'm making the front panel, one front panel. You are going to make 2 front panels and 1 back panel. If you're making a back panel, you can measure to see if this is from shoulder to shoulder, and then you can add multiples. Again, this was 4 multiples, so you can add more multiples. I added 10 multiples plus 3 for the back panel. So if you're making the back panel, add more by counting the way that we've been counting. We've done 3 now, and then you would continue and make 8. That would count as the 5th. And then continue 3 plus 8, that would count the 6th. And then when you're at the end, you chain 3. All right. So I hope I explained it well. So this counted as our 3. I'm going to chain 1, 2. Remember, this was our last one. This counts as the first double crochet because there's 1, 2, 3 chains. Now you are going to do double crochet in the 4th back, going back. So this was the last one, and now we're going into here, and this is going to be our 3rd, our 2nd double crochet, and then 3 double crochet. This counts as row 1. We are now going back and doing the rows. All right, so we did a double crochet, and now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go and count 2 chains here, 1, 2, and then in the third we are going to make a single crochet by going underneath, pull through, and then pull through both, and now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then count 1, 2, and then you're going to do another single in the third chain, single crochet, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then count 1, 2, and then in the third you're going to make a double crochet. So now you're making 3 double crochets. That's 1 double crochet. Make another double crochet in the next space, and then another double crochet in the next space. So now you can see it's going back to here. So I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, then count 1, 2, and then in the third we're going to single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1, 2, and then in the third single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, skip 2, and then you're going to make a double crochet by going underneath like that, and then again a double crochet, and then a third double crochet. And then of course you're going to start again by chaining 3, skip 2, single crochet in the third, chain 5, skip 2, single crochet in the third, chain 3, skip 2, and then make double crochets. If you are not sure, please go back and have a look. I'm gonna finish the row off, and then we'll meet you close towards the end. We are now moving to the second row. I have done my 3 double crochets there, and now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then go on top of the double crochet with a double crochet in the next space, and then a double crochet in the third double crochet. Now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make 8 double crochet, skip the space, go into that 5 chains. You're going to make 8 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make double crochets, skip this smaller space, and then we're going to make 3 double crochets where we previously made 3 double crochets. Okay. So, double crochet, 2, 3, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go in the space of 5 chains and make 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to skip the small space and go into the 3 double crochets with 3 double crochets at the top. So this is how we're going to do the pattern going forward. All right, in the second row, and this is how it looks. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the 8 double crochets in this space, chain 3, and then 3 double crochets. This is towards the end now with the 3 double crochets. I've made 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and then I'm going to do a third because the first 3 chains counted as the first double crochet. So there's the 3 double crochet. Now we are going to chain 1, 2, 3. This is row 3. That counts as our first double crochet, second double crochet, third double crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and then in the fourth a single crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count 1, 2, 3. In the fourth, you're going to single crochet. And then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 double crochets. And then chain 5 as we have done. And continue on the row. Chain 5. In the fourth, you're going to single crochet, chain 5, then double crochets. This counts as row 3. So the pattern is a repeat of the 3 rows. Now we're going to make the first row. So chain 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet, and then a double crochet, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the space of 5 you're going to make a single crochet, then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in between the space make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets. So whenever there's 3 double crochets, you're going to make 3 double crochets. So let's repeat that. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, make a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make a single crochet in this space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we are on the double crochets. 2, 3. And then repeat, chain 3, and then a single crochet in the space, chain 5, and then a single crochet in the space, chain 3, and then double crochets. So I'm going to finish off this row and then we'll do the next row, which is going to be a repeat of the second row. I have chained 1, 2, 3, and then second double crochet and third double crochet. We are repeating this row, the second row. So now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make 8 double crochets in the space in between this one, not these two. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to skip this space and make the 3 double crochets. 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 8 double crochets in the middle space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh dear, 6, 7 and 8, chain 3 and make the 3 double crochets. Continue on with this pattern, with this row, and then I'll meet you in the next row. Okay, I chained 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet and a double crochet. Now we are going to repeat the 3rd row. In the 3rd row we did 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then count 1, 2, 3, and then in the 4th you're going to do a single crochet, then chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count 1, 2, 3, and then in the 4th we are going to make a single crochet and then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip the space, and we are going to do 3 double crochets. So continue with this pattern. This is going to be our pattern going forward. You are going to repeat the 3 rows. Okay, so you're going to start with this. Our first row was this one with 3 chains, skip 2 in the 3rd single crochet, chain 5, skip 2 in the 3rd single crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochets. So go back and have a look. This is row 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then the 3rd is a repeat of the 3, 4, 5 of the first one. Okay, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then after this chain, after this row, gosh, there's a bee that keeps coming in here. After this row, you see this is the row with the 5. We are going to make this row, which is the chains. This row, which is the chain 3 single crochet, chain 5 single crochet, chain 3, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put this here, and then I will also write the pattern in the slip stitch, in the description. I'll write the pattern in the description of the video, but it's a repetition. So you're going to 1, 2, and then repeat 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, it's repetitions. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you're going to repeat the patterns. I hope I was clear enough. So this is our front panel. Like I said, you need to make the back panel. So I made another front panel. This is my front panel. And for the front panel, I made it until I'm gonna count these things as rows, okay? But we know there's 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I made 14 of the flowers, if you call them flowers, fans. So I made 14 of these big things. Okay, those are, I counted the rows like that, and I made 14 for the back panel. And the back panel, like I said, this is how long I made my panel, the back panel. So remember, the front panel must be half of the back panel. Okay, so I made 10 panel. I made 10 groups of 3 and 8, 3 plus 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 8. You see, so I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the front panel, like I showed you, I did 4. 4 plus 3, 4 plus 3. I'm going to write it in the description if it's a little bit confusing. And then we will make the arm panel together. You're going to need 2 front panels, 2 arm panels, and 1 long back panel. Okay. I have completed the panel, and now I'm going to make single crochets at the top because I wanted to make it easier to attach to the rest of the top. So with single crochets, if you don't have to do this if you're going to find it easy to attach. So I just put that through there and then chain 1, and then you just go in each space crocheting single crochets to the end, and then you can do this at the top of each of the panels. So I'm going to hold that in. So make single crochets on the top of each panel if you want. It's not really necessary if you're going to find it easy to put the things together, which should be actually, if you think about it, because they are going to align, but I just find this easier. So yeah, complete that. I'm going to complete this, and it's going to look like this. You see, so I have 2 front panels. Going to zoom out a bit. I have 2 front panels, and then I have arm panels, which I did 8 of these multiples, 3 plus 8, 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 3 plus 8 times 8 plus 1, which is 3 double crochets. So I have 2 of these. I also just did the single crochets at the top to make it easy for me to join. So I have 2 arm panels, I have 2 front panels, and then I have the 1 large back panel, which I also did the single stitches. So do that. I'm going to write all the information in the video, and then we will put our top together, and then you can sew on the buttons. Okay, I'm going to put it together using a crochet hook. If you want, you can use a yarn needle. This is the inside out, so I want the outside to match the inside. Now I can't tell which one is the back. This is the back, so I want the fronts facing each other. You'll see by the way the pattern looks, like it looks nicer on this side. So that's going to be the outside, and I'm going to turn the work, and then I'm going to crochet. I'm going to match these crochet up to here, because we are going to make our, I would say the middle here, because we're going to make our, why do I forget that word now on the shirt? Collar. So you can crochet until here. You can use yarn as stitch marker. If you don't have stitch markers, just cut a piece of yarn that's a different color and put it there. So we are going to put these together. That's the front panel, and this is the back panel. The big panel is the back panel. So you go under, then make sure that you're holding on to that piece of yarn if you don't make a knot. So now we are making single crochets. See if I can zoom in, then you can see what I'm doing. Front and back, front and back. You see what I mean when I said if you do single crochets, it makes it easy to hold on to this. Okay, so you're going to make single crochets. You're going to make single crochets going all the way to where you put the stitch marker to leave space for the neck and also to put a collar, and then we are going to make a double crochet to put the where we are going to put the yarn. So I'm going to put on these two front panels. This is the first panel, and then I'm gonna single crochet the other panel on, and then we can continue. So this is how it looks. Okay, now we are putting on the arm. So this is the arm I've put on the front panel and left a little bit of space here. The arm is going to be easy as well because you are just going to put that in the middle. This is going to be our middle. And then you are going to make your single crochets. So you can do that, or it might be easier if I turn this work over here because this yarn is so soft, it just falls, it melts, honey, it melts. So you just need to see up to here. So this is where you start, and then you're going to count how many of these things you've covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then make sure this side you also cover up to 7 with the joining. So with single crochets as well. You can use a 3.5 or a 3mm hook if you're finding it difficult to put the yarn through both sides, but yeah, I'm still using a 3.5mm hook. And then you're just going to do single crochets. You can make a knot. I'm just going to weave that in. I'm gonna weave the extra yarn in, grab it from underneath. All right, so single crochet your way to the other side, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll show you what we are doing next. So single crochet all the way to the other side. Okay, so this is the arm. This is how you're going to put it. See, this is the back panel, the front, and then we joined the arm to the side, and now you fold it. Trying to see if I can. Now you fold it, and you are going to, let's see, this is how the arm looks, and you are going to crochet in here going down. All right, so you just match that, and then single crochets to put it together. If you're using a yarn needle, then crochet that way, And where is my hook? I don't know where I put my hook, y'all. Just gonna use this for now. But yeah. So single crochet. Them together. All right. So single crochet, go underneath both, pull through. Okay, so now we are getting stuck for what? All right, so go ahead and do that. I try to drag the leftover yarn in between. Go under and over. All right, I'm gonna finish this off and then we will start with the collar. All right, so I'm going to crochet like this and going down. Okay, so now I am going to show you how to make the collar. It's kind of tricky to see this yarn because it just falls. Let me zoom out. Plus the pattern doesn't make it easy. So here's the shirt. Okay, and here is the arm, of course, and then the arm the other side. So we are going to make a collar with double crochets. So I'm going to go under. Now we're coming closer. Chain 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to crochet in the front loops. So if you go up here and you look up here, you'll see that there's this pattern. You see this V. So you're going to go underneath. You're going to go underneath this V. Let's adjust with double crochets. Over there. Let me see. You see, I'm going in one. The side row. See, there's the. It's gonna be a bit more visible when I go where there isn't. This extra yarn hanging out. Okay, so you can see here I'm going under. Okay, all right, we are going to go past that now. So you go in between the V in the front, in between the V. You're only going to do this for the first row because we want our collar to fall down on the outside. So normally you would go through both, but now you are just going through the front panel. All right, so go through that and then I'll reach you at the end and then I will let you know what we are going to do. So this is how it looks and it's gonna sit like that. Okay, so I've reached the end. I chained one and I am going to make a double crochet in here and then make 2 double crochets in here in the first double crochet. I'm going to put in 2 double crochets, and now we are going to crochet the normal way. We are not going in only one side. So continue this way, and then when you reach the end of this row, make 2 double crochets in the last double crochet. So from here on out, depending on how big you want your collar to be, put in 2 double crochets in each space. It's hard to put this here. It just falls over. So okay, I'm going to finish my double crochets. Gonna finish off my collar, and then I'm gonna put on the buttons on the shirt. Okay, we are going to put on the buttons. I had this beautiful buttons I've had for a while, didn't know where to use them. I actually had a nautical theme shirt that I thought of using them, but we are going to use them here. I'm gonna zoom out a bit so you can see. So this is our shirt. I'm going to use 5 buttons. So I'm going to use the same thread because it's thin enough. So I'm going to go underneath, go through this button, then go underneath here. And I'll tie it when I'm done. I'm going to go in a few times. Go under, go through the button, and then go under here. And again. I think I'll go about 4 times because the thread is thick enough. It's not a very thin thread, so this should be fine actually. Just gonna do that. Gonna cut off and then make the knots. Cut off and then make the knots. And then I'll hide the thread after, so I'm just gonna cut this off and then I'm gonna hide them after. And then I just look at the distance, and then I skip about 2, 1, 2, put this here, 1, 2, gonna put that there, 1, 2, put that there. I say 1, 2, put that there. Okay. I'm going to do that, and then you guys can see the finished product. Hey guys, so here is the shirt. It's difficult to see because the yarn just falls over, but yeah, here is the shirt. Enjoy making the video, and please don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate everyone who has already subscribed, and be blessed. See you in the next video.